and welcome to QuizAmp. I'm Ben, your host. Coming up in this quiz, we've got a bunch of interesting multiple choice questions, some picture rounds, plus I've got something new for you today. But first, if you're new to QuizAmp, let me show you how we play.
Your challenge is score 50 points or more from the rounds and then face the star questions. If you can score 50 or more, you'll have a choice. Take on just one star question, beat it, and become a QuizAmp champ. Or take on all 3 star questions, and if you can get them all right, you'll be a mega quiz champ. The ultimate QuizAmp title. Use a pen and paper to keep your score, or just play along for fun.
So the first round is a multiple choice round. The scoring for this, give yourself 2 points if you get the correct answer before I give you the options, or 1 point if you need the options. All the questions for this round are related to the colour orange, so if you're ready, let's play.
Which fish, known for changing gender, is orange with white stripes? If you're not sure, for 1 point, mullet, wahoo or clownfish. That is a clownfish. The Orange River is in the southern region of which continent? Africa, Asia or South America? That's in southern Africa. Which Spanish city is famous for its bitter oranges? Barcelona, Madrid or Seville? That would be Seville. Orange County is a county in which US state? Florida, California or Arizona? That's in California. The comedy drama is Orange is the New what? Is it black, blue or red? It is black.
For our next round, we're going to play a game called Who Am I? I'll give you 2 clues to a famous person. If you get them from the first clue, 2 points. If you need the second clue, it's 1 point. So if you're ready, let's begin.
I was an Argentine Marxist revolutionary. My face appears on posters and t-shirts as a symbol of rebellion. I am Che Guevara. I had a son with Julius Caesar named Caesarion. I was queen of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt. I am Cleopatra VII. I won 23 Grand Slam tennis singles titles, the most in the Open era. My first name means tranquil. I am Serena Williams. I introduced wide-ranging reforms known as perestroika and glasnost. I was the last leader of the Soviet Union. I am Mikhail Gorbachev. I created the binomial naming system still used for classifying species. I'm the Swedish scientist known as the father of modern taxonomy. I am Carl Linnaeus.
So for question 8 there, the tennis question, was anybody else thinking, does Roger mean tranquil? Anyway, our next round, it's a picture round, fairly simple, 2 points if you get the correct answer, there's no options, let's play.
Which is a bird of paradise? A, B or C? That is B. Which one is by Paul Cézanne? That's C. Which one is a Persian cat? That's C. Which one is the sport of hurling? That's A. Which one is 1960s fashion? That's A.
Did any of those catch you out? If they did, let me know which ones in the comments down below. Our next round, all the answers start with the letter G. So let's see how good you are.
Which G is a state on the southwestern coast of India? If you need the options for 1 point, they are Goa, Goma or Gaborone. That is Goa. Which chemical element has the symbol Ga? Gold, gallium or germanium? That is gallium. Medusa and her sisters were the three what? Griffins, giants or gorgons? They were the three gorgons. Which G is a country that borders Mexico? Guyana, Guatemala or Guinea? That is Guatemala. Which movie starred Patrick Swayze, Demi Moore and Whoopi Goldberg? Gravity, Goodfellas or Ghost? That was Ghost.
So what have I got next for you? I've got another picture round. It's going to be outlines of countries and your job is to recognise the country. There's no clues. I think this one might be a little bit too tough, but let's see anyway. Here we go.
So which country is this? Do you recognise it? That is Canada. And where's this? That's the Republic of Ireland. And what about this one? That is South Africa. Here's an unusual shaped one. That is Norway. And lastly, do you recognise this? That is Brazil.
So at the start of the quiz, I said I'd bring you something new. So drum roll, here it is. It's called Give Me Two. It's a little bit of an experiment. I hope it works. So how we're going to play, I'm going to give you a question and I'd like you to give me two correct answers. There could be multiple answers and I'll show you what those multiple answers are at the end of the question. So let's play the first question. Give me two countries that start with the letter D. Okay, so your time is up. Here are the correct answers. If your two answers are there, then give yourself 2 points. There's no extra points for getting more than two, just a maximum of two. So I hope you understand how we play this one. So let's play the next question, which is, give me two chemical elements that start with the letter H. Okay, so time's up. There are the answers. Pause the video if you need more time to look at the answers while we're playing this part of the quiz. Let's go on to the next question, which is, give me two planets beginning with the letter M. So that one was fairly easy. There was only two. I hope you got both of those. The next question is, give me two Olympic events that begin with the letter B. So there was quite a few to choose from. Did you manage to get 2? I hope you did. Pause the video if you need more time to look at those. Let's get on to the last question in this round, which is, give me 2 capital cities starting with the letter H. So there were 5 in total. Did you manage to get 2? I hope you did. Let me know what you think of this style of round in the comments down below. Would you like to see it again on the future quizzes or not? Our last round before we get onto the bonus round is on random knowledge. Let's play.
Who makes the car known as the G-Wagon? Is that Mercedes-Benz, Tesla or Ford? That is Mercedes-Benz. Tuscany is a region of which country? France, Italy or Spain? That's in Italy. The video app TikTok launched in what decade? If you're not sure, here are your options: 2010s, 2000s or 1990s. That was in the 2010s. What is the most emitted greenhouse gas by human activities? Methane, nitrous oxide or carbon dioxide? It is carbon dioxide. The half-man, half-bull creature in Greek mythology was Minotaur, Centaur or Cerberus? The answer, Minotaur.
So now it's time for the bonus round. 20 questions, they're worth just 1 point each, and we'll review the answers to these ones when we get to the end of the round. So let's play the bonus round.
What's the first month of the year to have exactly 31 days? Which prince did Meghan Markle marry in 2018? Ornithologists study which, birds or insects? On which scale does water freeze at 32 degrees? Which was originally named Brad's drink, Coca-Cola or Pepsi? Our sun will eventually become a black hole. Is that true or false? Which sign of the zodiac is represented by scales? Acupuncture originated in Brazil or China? Painted lady is a type of what? Butterfly or parrot? Name Africa's largest lake. McDonald's was founded by Ronald McDonald. Is that true or false? Dolly is Dolly Parton's real first name. Yes or no? Which is taller, Uluru or the Great Pyramid of Giza? What is the capital of Bermuda, Georgetown or Hamilton? Which is by Herman Melville, The Hobbit or Moby Dick? The Orinoco River is on which continent? Which plant is the national symbol of Ireland? Which city is associated with the infamous murderers Burke and Hare, Edinburgh or London? Fats are a type of lipid. Is that true or false? Canaletto was an 18th century explorer or painter?
So some of those were quite tough, weren't they? How many points did you manage to pick up? Let's find out. Let's review those answers.
The first month with 31 days, January. Meghan Markle married Prince Harry. Ornithologists study birds. Water freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Brad's drink was Pepsi. Our sun will not become a black hole. That zodiac sign is Libra. Acupuncture originated in China. A painted lady is a butterfly. Africa's largest lake, Lake Victoria. Ronald McDonald did not found McDonald's. Dolly is Dolly Parton's first name. Which is taller, Uluru. The capital of Bermuda, Hamilton. Herman Melville wrote Moby Dick. The Orinoco River is in South America. The symbol of Ireland, the shamrock. Burke and Hare, that's Edinburgh. Fats are a type of lipid. Canaletto was a painter.
So we have one last thing to do before the end of the quiz, and that is play the star questions. If you remember the aim of the game from the start of the quiz, it was to score 50 points or more and then take on either one or all 3 star questions. If you need time to add up your score, just do that now and play along anyway, even if you didn't score 50 or more, just to see if you can get these star questions correct. So I'm going to give you a choice. Play 1 star question. If you get that correct, you'll be a Quizamp quiz champ. Or, and I hope you do this, play all 3 star questions, and if you get all 3 correct, then you will be a mega quiz champ. But hold your horses, don't make your decision just yet whether you're going to play 1 or all 3, because first, let's have a look at what the subjects are to see if you like the subjects or not.
We have movies, human body, and the solar system.
Now, unless you really hate movies, I would say go for all 3. I don't think they're that difficult this week, but you know what subjects you prefer, so make your decision now. Are you going for 1 or all 3? And let's play the star questions.
The movie Yesterday is based on the music of which band? Which organ produces bile? Which planet has a moon called Phobos?
Now, before we check the answers, I'm just going to ask you one thing. It costs you nothing, but it means a lot to me. Please hit the like button if you're enjoying the quiz and hype it if you've got one of those available. So let's check those answers and see if you are a Quizamp quiz champ or mega champ.
Yesterday, that's the Beatles' music. Bile is produced in the liver. Phobos is a moon of Mars.
So are you a Quizamp quiz champ or a mega champ? I do hope so. This is Quizamp number 50. Have you played all 50? If you haven't, I'll put a playlist for you at the end of this video so that you can go back and try and beat those. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again on another quiz.